Action. Movement. Quality of life depends upon quality of movement. For many people, even simple movements can be difficult, painful, sometimes impossible. The Feldenkrais method is a way for people of any age or health condition to learn to move more comfortably, more effectively. The method was developed by Dr. Moshe Feldenkrais, a physicist and mechanical engineer. Incapacitated by a severe knee injury, he was told he needed surgery and might never walk normally again. This he refused to accept.
One hand, this hand forward, that's right, so that's right. And then this hand forward, like the legs. Feel with your legs. That's
He proceeded to discover ways to be more aware
just like you change your
and
legs.
to move so efficiently that he recovered full functioning of his knee.
But to make very strong legs, marvelous.
To achieve this, Feldenkrais applied his knowledge of physics, mechanical engineering, neurophysiology, psychology, the martial arts, and a thorough understanding of how babies learn to crawl and walk, how they learn to function in this gravitational field.
That's very good.
He discovered ways to use gentle and non-habitual movement to teach new possibilities. What Feldenkrais understood was that we spontaneously favor more comfortable ways of moving, if we know how. If we have clear choices. These lessons give people choices. As people learn to move more efficiently, they become better able to succeed in whatever they choose to do.
Big one.
Dr. Feldenkrais anticipated many of the ergonomic principles that we hear about today. He recognized that moving more skillfully begins with becoming more aware. Stress and problems occur when muscles are working harder than necessary. When you move as nature intended, the skeleton carries the weight and muscles work with minimal effort. You're no longer fighting against gravity. Feldenkrais practitioners are trained to tap our enormous capacity to learn. As ribs and spine are freed, and the whole skeleton moves from the pelvis, the results can be less muscle strain.
Now you feel something in your back happening?
Yes, I do.
That's it.
Less wear and tear on the joints,
That's it.
and increased range of motion.
See, that's great.
That's it. Without there, that's good.
Needed your foot to give you an indication of what you are going to do to move yourself.
Feldenkrais practitioners complete an intensive professional training involving 800 classroom hours.
Slide pull, rotation of the heel, that's it.
The Feldenkrais Guild maintains strict standards and requires practitioners to continue training and to be recertified every 2 years. Trainees become aware of their own movement habits.
I'll help you with the movement.
This awareness is essential to the practitioner's ability to help others.
Hello. Hi.
Feldenkrais practitioners are trained to adapt every lesson to the individual's specific needs and concerns.
Feel how your spine is ready to move, your shoulder. Maybe we'll go to the ankle later.
Through these lessons, people often discover that they can comfortably do things that they had once thought painful or impossible.
How was it now? Ooh,
A lot easier.
a lot easier. Isn't that interesting?
For many of us, strain, fatigue, discomfort, or other physical difficulties are chronic and habitual. This method teaches people to replace old habits and difficulties with new awareness and skill.
The thing is, when you have problems with balance, what people do is they tend to stiffen up. But that just means they get like one stiff tree that can fall over.
People who have been diagnosed with neurological disorders can benefit from these lessons.
Going up and down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm looking for all the little movements that you can do here. Is it okay if I move this arm around too?
Yeah.
The practitioner's touch is gentle and the movements are pleasant. This creates comfortable conditions for learning.
Last vertebrae of the spine, and it affects this leg. It affects from up under here, down the hamstring, sometimes into the calf.
Each of us moves in accordance with how and what we have learned in the past. The Feldenkrais method can help people learn how to prevent injury and can speed the rehabilitation of those who are injured.
Get back here, and then I can start feeling the stretching back in here.
In place we've been injured, we reflexively protect those places. Feel how you're starting to let your pelvis roll. Sensing how all of you participates and how strong muscles at the pelvis and hip joints do the work so that the mid-back and lower back and shoulders are free. Sense your breathing and the movement in your ribs all around and how that comes from the pelvis.
Athletes and performing artists can increase their strength, balance, flexibility, and coordination.
Is that different from before?
Learning to move smarter, not harder, can make training or practicing more productive and enjoyable.
That's it.
Allowing your whole self to participate, sensing mobility in your spine and ribs, moving from the pelvis, can enhance performance.
Come on. You can do it. Bonk.
Are you gonna make noise?
Oh, you made noise again, Rachel.
Children who have been diagnosed with cerebral palsy, like this 2-year-old, can dramatically benefit from these lessons.
Where's Mama? That's a girl. Excellent. You let me move your arms. Oh, they're getting softer, your arms. You feel? It's getting easier to move them.
When the practitioner moves the child, there is kinesthetic information, sensations in the muscles and joints that goes back to the child's brain.
That's right. Now wait. When you want to do it, think of looking at me. Think of looking. Where's your mom? Is she there? Rachel. Yes, look at your mom. Where's mommy's nose? Oh, look how tall you are. You're as tall as your mommy's nose. Oh, that's great.
These Feldenkrais lessons offer new choices of movement possibilities to the nervous system,
Look what you
and the quality of movement becomes enhanced.
Rotate to the right, that's it. Look at your wrist and bring your head back to the left. Good. Now leave your eyes at your wrist and again bring your head back to the left. That's it. Keep looking at your wrist. See if you can differentiate the movement of your head and your eyes. Leave your hands in touch.
Whether through gentle, hands-on communication of an individual session or in a group class, the lessons are designed to relate to everyday activities.
Okay, that's one way to explore it. What we're looking for is efficiency and simplicity of movement. Turning around to the right as if you wanted to see something behind you. That's it. Beautiful.
The lessons extend from the classroom directly into everyday life, mobilizing intention into fluid, comfortable movement. Most Feldenkrais practitioners maintain private practices. You'll also find more and more of them teaching in colleges and universities, in medical environments, in health centers, and in fitness centers. The Feldenkrais method is being taught in a wide variety of settings, from symphony orchestras to elementary schools. The Feldenkrais method, a way to help people of any age or condition live richer, more satisfying lives.